Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and as part of the Avengers Endgame Countdown series, we're going to jump into the second movie that falls under the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and that is The Incredible Hulk. Before we begin this video, I just want to remind everybody that I am having a contest for a free digital copy of Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald in 4K. All you need to do to enter is subscribe to my channel and follow me over at Twitter and Instagram at MovieGuy365. I will pick a winner at random on Tuesday. The contest ends Monday, March 11th at 11:59 p.m. So you do all those things, you're golden. So, all right, let's get to the video. Good luck. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos daily. You can also find me over at Twitter and Instagram at MovieGuy365. The Incredible Hulk, the great underappreciated film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, starring Edward Norton, William Hurt, Tim Roth, Liv Tyler, Tim Blake Nelson, can't forget him. I really believe deep down that this is one of the most underappreciated Marvel films, and I know it kind of gets overlooked, and a lot of people don't like to include it, as far as their watching habits go. But I'm going to make a case because I think The Incredible Hulk is actually probably the best Hulk film we've ever gotten. And I know that's not saying much, but it's still a good film in its own right. I mean, you got a lot of Marvel lore in this movie. I mean, not just with the Hulk, you get a lot of Easter eggs, that kind of thing. Edward Norton, I know this is probably slightly, I don't know how everybody really feels, but I felt that Edward Norton is a better Bruce Banner. I actually really dig him as in the role. I know he's got a bit of an ego, that kind of thing, and that was kind of why he didn't go on to the other films like the Avengers. But I just liked him in the role. I thought he was a good Banner. He had that suffering and that pain, but he had also displayed his intelligence, that kind of thing. And I know we get the good intelligence side from Mark Ruffalo later on down the line with the Avengers films and so forth. But I just like Norton's Banner more. Liv Tyler as Betty Ross, I thought was okay. But, William Hurt as General Ross, oh, wow. That was good casting in my opinion, and I'm glad they continue to use him. Tim Blake Nelson as Professor Stein, and, later to be the leader, hopefully, one day. And, of course, Tim Roth as Blonsky. Wow. I'm going to really touch on Roth and Blonsky. One thing we get, before it ever came out, we get the prototype Captain America from Blonsky. When he goes up against the Hulk, and then Ross tells him, hey, we've got some kind of serum from a super soldier program back in the day that, it's not perfect, that kind of thing. What we see him after taking that first dose of the serum is probably the closest we got to Captain America. He showed the strength, the speed, the skill when he went toe-to-toe with the Hulk. And it just looked like Captain America moves right there. The guy was just all over the map. And of course, they even kind of harken back to that in Captain America: The First Avenger, where the serum enhances what's good or bad. Blonsky wasn't a good person, so obviously his ego was just just wanted would he eventually evolve into the Abomination after more treatments from the serum and other scientific methods. I really enjoyed that aspect. It was a nice nod. They used a lot of it for Captain America: The First Avenger. But, I enjoyed it. I mean, there's a lot to love about the Hulk movie, Incredible Hulk. We get the, the good fight scenes with the Abomination and the military, and there's just a lot there. And it's a fun movie to watch. I watch it, all the time. It's a great, great film, in my opinion. I don't think it gets the love it nearly deserves. Of course, there's slight pacing issues here and there. And, I know that tag at the end with Robert Downey Jr. was cool. But I don't feel like at that point they knew what they were really going to do with the Avengers. So it was kind of we're putting them in there, kind of cool. We're saying, hey, we're connecting things. But the intention was, they weren't sure what they were going to do with the Hulk, whether they were going to make him the antagonist of the first Avengers film, or was he going to be on the team? I think that was still kind of up in the air. But, Incredible Hulk I felt was a good movie. I really do. I think it's definitely worth going back to if you can. It's absolutely a fun time. You know, I know Edward Norton is, of course, not Bruce Banner or the Hulk anymore, and that went to Ruffalo, and Ruffalo does a good job. But it's still worth going back because a lot of that is canon. It is canon. You know, it is part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's been addressed, even though they try to retcon that end credit or the Tony Stark scene a little bit in the Marvel one shots, which is just ridiculous to me. I think they kind of could have just left it alone. You know, honestly, I don't think they needed to do that. But anyway, so yeah. Also, part of these videos, you know, I want to talk about the formats that Incredible Hulk came in. Of course, we've got the original, which is the nice lenticular Blu-ray cover with the nice green case, which is, you know, really cool. Of course, going to hold on to that thing. And somewhat recently, in the last few months, they released the Incredible Hulk on 4K. It actually looks really, really good. It's a fine disc. They both sound really, really good. They got great audio. Incredible Hulk 4K. It looks good. It looks really, really good. Obviously, out of the two, you're going to probably go with the 4K if at all possible. They did not release a 3D. That does not start for another 2 movies yet. That begins with Thor. So, looks great. It really does. It's worth picking up if you're a fan of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And yeah, that's pretty much going to do it. This little countdown to Avengers Endgame. Leave in the comments below what you think about the Incredible Hulk. Are you a fan of it? Have you seen it? Go ahead and leave your comments. And in the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification for me. Put out videos daily. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.